As we talked this morning, we talked about moving from advertising to acts, and what I'm really thinking, it's really about moving from advertising to customer experiences. Because I think now you really, the last best experience anyone has becomes the minimum expectation that they have anywhere, right? So, for example, E-ZPass. Once E-ZPass was put in place and consumers got conditioned to being able to, seamlessly go through a toll, that impacts not just tolls, but other industries as well, whether it's turnstiles or buses or whatever. Consumers get conditioned to that. So you really have to start creating experiences based on the fact that not just what your industry or category competitors are doing, but really what people as kind of part of life go through. So when you do a journey map, you'll see all the different touch points, and you have to create experiences that kind of engage people throughout that. And we have a number of examples of doing that. I mean, one of the great things I think is for 1-800-Flowers, we created a Watson-powered website that instead of just going there and seeing all the different flowers, you get a customized look, because the first time you go there, you have kind of a chat where you answer a bunch of questions, like leading up to Mother's Day, for example. All the different things you might be interested in. So then every time you go to the site after, it's personalized based on what you've put in there in that conversation. So the site shows you specific things for your mom leading up to Mom's Day. And Apple, I think, does an amazing job of customer experiences, right? It's not just about kind of an ad, or it's not just about, buying a product in a store. It's that whole experience of whether you're at the store, whether you see the ad, whether you're experiencing the product, the design, the beauty of it all of those are customer engagements that they're doing a phenomenal job. And then MasterCard also, we saw Raja talk earlier this week at Advertising Week when, he really talked about the Priceless campaign moving from, priceless ads as, one of the most iconic ads to really now he's got different pillars of priceless experiences, priceless philanthropy. There's different kinds of things they do, but it's all around experiences that consumers face.
So what are the changing expectations from marketers as far as KPIs? I mean, that's a big question, but certainly there's probably more pressure on accountability than ever. And where is that going, and what are some expectations?
I think the expectations are what they've always been, which is to build your brand, to do it with some level of purpose, and to generate revenue. I think all of those things remain. It's more about how you're measuring that now, and getting more laser focused, and having more data, and having the ability to actually measure what's having the greatest impact. I think that's where it's moving. I don't in terms of what a company is looking for, it's still basically the same thing. You're looking to build your brand, and you're looking to generate revenue.
And Babs, finally, we've been talking about television for a number of years. It's a lot of changes, a lot of direct-to-consumers are using television. Television is a lot more results-oriented. Any thoughts about TV investment? I know it's not exactly what you do, but...
Yeah, I mean, look, television is still incredibly powerful. It's changed as a form, just as the way music has changed as a form. I think, the on-demand, the OTT, that type of approach is really impacting especially the younger audiences. And I think you're seeing a lot of both media companies as well as brands coming up with more innovative ways to get their ads across so that they can't be skipped or watched on delay and so forth. I saw the other day, I was watching Monday Night Football, and they have the ad right in there at the same time they're showing kind of sideline chatter and so forth. So it's harder to miss those kinds of ads. So I think, brands are working on different ways to reach consumers in that medium, but it's, the whole concept of video, the sight, sound, and motion, that is still as powerful as ever.